Hello, Grandma DC here. Look, my ponytail fell on this side. Let's get it to the other side. There. Nope, didn't work. Okay. How y'all doing today? I am halfway through my 3rd week on the carnivore diet. And I thought, since I was having such a great time soaking in my bathtub in hot water, I cannot get used to turning the hot water on my sink. I'm still trying to wash dishes in cold water, and then I realize if I leave the other side on, which comes on now, I can wash dishes in hot water. Oh, what a revelation. Anyway, I didn't get a chance to eat yesterday. Jen and I worked so hard. Well, yeah, right. She worked so hard. And getting the front room cleaned up and getting everything ready for my granddaughters coming, because I don't get to see them very often, so I'm really excited to get to have them for like 3 whole days. And I thought, oh, I forgot to eat in my window of 1 to 7. I usually try to eat from 1 to 7. I think I grabbed a piece of bacon at some point that I had cooked off for a bag of bacon, and I think I licked my fingers once when I had some butter on them from fixing something for someone else. I was like, too busy, and just wasn't hungry. So I got a little hungry late last night, and that was difficult because I was like, shoot, you know what? I should have ate during my window of 1 to 7, because here I was, you know, 10:30, 11 o'clock at night thinking, I can't go to sleep. I'm too wanting something. I don't know that I was hungry, but I certainly was wanting something. So I persevered and got through the night, slept in late today. I got up once, fed the animals, went back to bed, and I was just trying to kill time. You know? And I finally got up a while ago, and I'll show you what I fixed for myself, because today I'm definitely going to manage to get into my 1 to 7 window. And then today's Wednesday, I get the granddaughters tomorrow, and then Sunday we'll weigh and see what the 4th week on the carnivore diet has done for Grandma. But let me show you what I'm eating. So I have prepared a giant hamburger. I cooked it in beef tallow. It has sharp cheddar cheese melted on it. And on top of that, or beside that, I'm going to have mustard. I'm a bit of a mustard snob. I love this. It's called like, what is that? Kinstingberg mustard. And I like the little cup I get afterwards. And maybe some sour cream on the side. That's my plan. And I'm going to cook off some sausage today. So I have it ready for when the girls get here. And we will be having sausage and eggs, and I'm thinking about doing a cheese roll-up with the sausage, like baking the cheese till it's, you know, almost crispy, and then rolling the sausage in it and cutting it into like little short pieces. That's just something I thought of that would be nice and convenient. Stick it in the fridge, pull it out, and eat it like little cheese sticks, so to speak. I've not been eating a lot of cheese. I have to admit that normally I relied very heavily on cheese when I was on the when I was just doing keto. A lot of cheese in the salads and things like that. But, you know, can you see me sweating? It's hot here, guys. Not only hot, but humid. And as you know, I don't air condition my kitchen. Just my bedroom and the living room. So, I figure why? I'm going to turn my oven on and get it hot anyway, so why should I fight it, you know? That's like your body. They were talking about turning on the air conditioner and the heater at the same time. You know, that's what kind of happens, I guess, when you eat carbohydrates and then you turn around and try to starve, and I don't know. I don't understand it all. That's why I'm doing carnivore. I do watch it all, though. Jason Fung, I love this Dr. MD, Jason Fung, F-U-N-G, if you want to look him up. He does some really great in-depth talking about at a cellular level. I love to watch all that. And I think I sort of get it, but I like the fact that it's very scientific. That just appeals to me to no end. Because my biggest question in life has been since I was 2 years old and could talk was why? Why? Yes, I was that annoying kid. True. Ask my mom. So, exciting news on the home front. What's going on? Jennifer, as I showed you, I had filmed that yesterday, and it's going to come up. Yesterday's coming up after this. I will insert my yesterday filming onto today. And I'll show you that I waited all day Monday for this guy to come get his money for doing the plumbing. Apparently I'm getting free plumbing. Yay! Let's hope so. Because he's never showed up, and I'm tired of waiting. I waited, and I got up at 7:30 in the morning and waited an entire day. This guy never showed up to get his money, and it's been 2 more days since that I have been here and waited around. Never showed up to get his money. Why is it when I'm vlogging the flies decide to love me? It's because I'm sweating. Oh, I'm spritzing. Okay. And I don't know. You know what? If he wants his money, he can come and get it. But here's the deal. He tore up my counter. And I understand it was, you know, rotten. I understand my house is rotten. I understand I'm working on trying to get the whole thing back together and everything. But he, you know, he left pipes and things on the back porch and in the yard. And I still have a drip under the tub. It's a slow drip that he told me would fill up with calcium because my water's so hard. But, you know, I think it's even dripping faster now. So I'm going to have to fix that. I'm not calling him back. And you know, but as Mother says, be grateful for what you got, which is true. However, I just wonder how this company would have treated someone who had a really beautiful home. Like if they had walked into, you know, someone's really nice house, but all their pipes had broken, and they had to do some special plumbing. Would they have left the place in that big of a mess? You know, broke stuff and just left it, left stuff dripping. You know, would they have, you know, fabricated and manufactured joints and cut off valves because they didn't have enough stuff with them, which is what he did with mine. He was like picking up all the little extra pieces off of other jobs and trying to make them fit, you know. And I mean, you gotta admire the fact that he did make stuff fit together that was, you know, highly, highly Ozarchitect, we will say, together. I'm actually surprised there's not duct tape on something. I'm actually surprised he didn't duct tape the tubes to the wall. I'm grateful. Yeah, you have no idea. Every time I turn the hot water on and hot water comes out, I am just like a little kid. I'm like, hot water, look at that. So yeah, now I'm grateful. And it's starting to smell less bad. I still put a little bleach in my bath water though, because, you know, I don't know what's been in that funky tank for the 6 years it's sat in there. Alright, carnivore diet. That's why I lean so jauntily on this counter. Carnivore diet. How's it going? It's been 3 weeks and 3 days. You know, it's funny. Everything they say about it's true. I absolutely am satiated when I eat meat. I don't crave it either. It's almost like, well, I've got to eat to live. So I'm going to go ahead and just eat. And do I think about things like cheesecake and hamburgers with buns and, you know, pizza? Yeah. I mean, those are in my memory. I still think about them. But I don't have that. It's hard to describe. But back when I was eating carbohydrates, you said pizza to me. I just almost was like, got to have a piece of pizza. Oh my gosh. But we have to go get pizza tonight. You know, I mean, it was just almost a need. Now that I've been eating just meat and eggs and some dairy, I haven't done a lot of dairy this time, I find that I'm like, yeah, pizza. Oh, I'm going to fix one for the kids. They can eat it. Don't ask me why. Don't ask me why. I'm dropping things a lot less now, and it seems like stuff is not falling on the floor around me like it was. Seemed like before I could just walk into a room and everything was like crashing off the walls and onto the floor and falling apart, but that's not. I think it's psychological, but still, you know, it seems better. Clear-headed, I think. Of course, who knows? Can any of us ever really know if we're clear-headed? There's a deep question for you. I don't know, guys, but I went out early this morning and collected 1 egg, so there will be 8 more tonight. And I've been eating eggs, which I don't even care for eggs. I used to never eat eggs. You always talked about having too many eggs and giving them away. But I have started to. I'm experimenting with deviled eggs and bacon mayonnaise and stuff like that. And I'm thinking, if those sausage cheese roll-up things work out, I'll show them to you on the next video. So, or maybe the video after that. Or who knows. You know how I am. But I love you all. And thanks for checking in about the diet. We will find out how much I have lost. Do I look? I'm thinking maybe After 3.5 weeks, I'm starting to look a little thinner, maybe, you know? Starting to hang a little more. Like, boy, after 50, they get a life of their own, don't they? Stiff breeze, I could fly. Woo! What bees? And soft. Alright guys, I love you all. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Thanks for everyone who's donated on my homepage to keep my channel going and to help out with the reconstruction of the shack I live in. You're all a blessing in my life. I love you guys. Bye-bye. Okay, we're getting ready to clean up. We're probably going to end up fixing the things and stuff because I waited all day yesterday and that guy never showed up to get his money. He's probably waiting for me to clean up. I also was going to tell him it's still dripping under the tub. That hard water will seal itself. I don't buy. There's my Jennifer mowing, working hard. Oh, we hadn't dropped the camera down. She waved at me. Look how beautiful. She has made my backyard just heaven rather than weeddom. Even all the chickens, they said we're keeping our side mowed. We're eating all the grass here, and they've been eating out here too. It's just that they can't eat it all. Well, I tried to keep my lamb's quarter to grow, and I cordoned off this little area. Chickens got in there and they ate it because lamb's quarter is delicious. Scud's been being a good boy. Scud, you been being a good boy? Maybe. Angus, you been being a good dog? He says, yeah, I don't know. Keeping all this yard mowed down is pretty awesome. I got the whole thing to look at, not walk or run in, but look at. Not much of a walker or a runner, are you, bud? Just like your grandma. That's the most amazing woman on earth. I'm telling you guys. If I had 5 of her, I'd start a business. She is amazing. Oh, and that isn't all she's doing. She has completely cleaned out and is rearranging my living room, which I haven't seen this much floor in years. Look how the dogs are like, what in the world? The floor is clean. We can run around. It's amazing. Wow. I don't know how much I scrubbed that floor. It never looked that good. And I love the way she's rearranged. And I can see out my front windows. I'm going to have to put curtains on them now. Got stuff out from in front of them, which is really nice. Because I do have a pretty view out my windows. She said she's cleaning my windows next. But it's going to be nice to sit here and look out that. And then we're going to have to give the heads that I've made to the grandkids to sell or something, right? Right. Head on. I couldn't even eat that huge hamburger. I still have that much left. That's like a whole nother day eating.
Same thing with the mango.
I said, you eat carnivore, it's just like so satiating. I just can't eat anymore. I'm going to go watch more YouTube videos about the carnivore diet.
It's really true.